What's up, guys? Chasing Lane. We're here with episode number 17 of Red versus Blue. In today's episode, we have two early February fixtures to get through, and things are going very well. I don't know why we've not quite hit that wall yet, but we're looking good. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, unroll the intro. I'll see you afterwards.
Streets are full of dreams and lies. Every corner has a story. With a pint and cloudy skies, we chase our fleeting glory. Manchester Knights are calling. In the madness we are falling. Round and round the wheels turning. Bright city always burning.
So we'll start off on the blue side of Manchester, where form has been a mixed bag, where we've had a 4-2 league run with League win against the league since we last met against Trafford. And we lost 1-0 in the league to Silverstone, lost 4-3 in the League Cup third round, drew 1-1 with Vauxhall Motors, beat Stockport Town 1-0, Lloyd Town 1-0, Whitton 3-0, Atherton College for 2-2 draw, lost to Hanley 1-0, drew with Walsall Wood 1-1, beat Carlisle City 2-1, and then we've just beaten Prescott Cables 2-0. So I guess it's caught out on the blue side. Let's go have a look at the red side. And a few more games on the red side. So we played Peterborough Sports, beat them 2-1. Played Bradford in the FA Trophy second round, beat them 3-2. Beat Brackley 3-0 in the league. Kettering 4-1 in the league. Lost 3-1 to Gloucester. Lost 1-0 to Blythe. Lost to Hartlepool in the third round of the FA Trophy 5-4 in a crazy, crazy game. We beat the Kingsland 3-1 in the league. Drew 2-2 with Buxton. Beat Banbury 2-0. 2-2 draw with Warrington. AFC Telford was a 3-0 win. Spedding Town was a 4-0 win. We then drew 1-1 with Hereford, beat Radcliffe 2-1, lost 5-3 to South Shields in another crazy game, and we drew 1-1 with Tamworth in an exciting 1-1 draw. In the National League North, we currently sit in 5th place. With I forgot to mention with Maine Road, we're currently top of the Vanarama, of the Northern League Division 1. But yeah, we have 5th place currently in the National League North, but Sean Neave has had 18 goals. So we're looking strong, but let's go meet some teams, shall we? So Main Road travel to Bilston Town, and our lineup is as follows. It's Cameron, Stewart, Cresswell, Ableton, and Ewing. We've got Tizard and Pennington as the holding midfielders behind Tierney, Carroll, Bird, and Ragg. Up top, we've got on the bench, we've got Amaral, Hunt, Johnson, Spencer McDermott, and Donovan Lescott. So a nice, easy rounded lineup, and hopefully one that can keep us top of the table. So in the dressing room here at Bilston, then there's nothing to report in terms of big name players for Bilston. They've got no one I recognise, so we're just going to tell everyone to go out there and play well, and hopefully we will get a performance today. I'd like to get another 3 points on the board because we are, as I said, chasing the title here. Bilston lining up a 4-4-2, which is very traditional of them in this massively packed stadium. Bilston, of course, will be wearing orange. We're in the 4-2-3-1 as always, or I say as always, as of late. Well, this is the league table. We sit top with 4 points clear of Whitton. Bilston are bottom of the table, so you would have to assume that we should absolutely batter them today. That would be the hope as we shake hands with their gaffer. We get ready to go, and we're in the all blue kit today, which is very nice. So let's get this one underway and see if we can get an early goal, get a result, encourage the boys, and yeah, hopefully good things will happen. Throw in Ewing to take it. Bird with a chance to hopefully create some news. Back to Ewing. Ewing across to Eagledon. Eagledon to Pennington to Ragg. Gets tackled by 3 guys, but Theo Carroll covers up, and Pennington gets the ball out. Going forward over the top for Tierney. Can Tierney get a crossover? He's got a little bit deep. Stu, I guess, we're in though, and Theo Carroll hammers it off Alfie Proctor to give us a corner. And can we score from this? Who've been actually not too bad from set pieces, as Ewing is the man to step up and take this one. Yes, the box looking for Cresswell's head. Brosnan gets it away. Eagledon puts it well out of the general vicinity of the goal. 74 whole people here for today's game. That's how you know this is a massive tie. And clearly the Bilston fans have given up on the results this season, and we've not bothered bringing a travelling support, which I think Bilston's quite far from Manchester. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's quite far from Manchester, so that probably explains it. Corner, Feely goes short to Parsons for Bilston into the box, and well, Cresswell gets a foot in there. Ewing now with a chance to break, puts it forward, looking for Carroll to find him. But it's now all that with Parsons for Bilston to Proctor. Proctor to Atkinson. Hayes. McCarthy. Back to Hayes. Back to Atkinson. They're playing some really nice football here for a team that's bottom of the league. As Parsons now picks it back up. We're going to tackle him. Oh, he's going to go on a mazy run. Hayes to Grosvenor. Grosvenor with a shot from range. And Cameron puts it wide. They've got a corner now. And we've got to defend this one. We don't want to lose to the team bottom of the league. That would be slightly embarrassing for us as Feely puts the ball into the box and it's cleared by Cresswell. And it's one in the air by Hayes and a free kick for us. The player breaks down and that is that's quite nice for us. We need that. Feely now on the ball for Bilston. Back to Brown in goal. Back to forward to McCarthy. McCarthy with the ball forward to Feely. Feely to McCarthy again. McCarthy. Or looks for Hall. Tizard breaks it down now. Can Tizard get it forward? Cross to Pennington. Pennington to the box. And Coburn Bird, with his 9th goal of the season, curls it into the net. What a goal from Coburn Bird. What a find he's been. And puts us finally on the score sheet. And we can finally start looking like we know what we're doing a bit. Because I was worried. I was a little bit worried that Bilston were outclassing us. And this was going to be embarrassing. But no, Coburn Bird says, nah, don't worry, Gaffer. I've got you, and puts it into the net. Good stuff. 1-0 up. So, it's with Tierney now in the box. I probably should. That's why the highlight started. And gives it away to Grosvenor. Backs to Hall now. Tizard's going to get it back. Good stuff. Tizard looking very, very strong and holding midfield today. As Stewart now on the ball, down the flat, looking for a run. Gets across in early, looking for Rag. Rag's head off the post, but Tierney. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. He should have buried that and didn't. And Brown now with a goal kick puts the ball forward. And let's win this one. We have done with Pennington. Carroll to Bird. Bird looking for Rag. Rag going on a run now. Can he get a crossover? You'd hope he can. Cross goes over. Bird is there. Coburn Bird gets a 10th. His 2nd goal of the game. 10th of the season. And Coburn Bird is absolutely taking Bilston to pieces. Give him 1 goal. He'll take as many as he likes. That's the Coburn Bird way. And, unusual to see Rag the one playing out wide and Bird coming inside, but there we go. We'll take it. It's worked out for us. Those two are swapping places and doing a wonderful job of it. We'll praise the guys. And half-time is fast approaching. Hopefully, more to come. Throwing now for Stewart for us. Tierney back to Stewart. Can he get a crossover? Can. Looking for nothing really. Bird is there though. Is he going to complete his hat-trick in the first half? I know he's not. Pennington to Tizard to Stewart. Stewart now, will he have a pot? Will he cut it across? Has a pot off the post. Bird looks for a cross. Can't find it. Wins a corner though. And we're going to try and get this one into the box. And hopefully get a goal from this. Pennington is going to be the man to take it into the box. Can he win it in the air? Or can someone win it in the air? No, they can't. Tizard tried, but Banks now on a break. Let's get this one back if we can, boys. He's got tackled by Stewart. Good stuff. And we've broken that one down half-time. Should be on the horizon, nice and comfortable. 2-0 up, and we can just tell the boys that they are doing very, very well. We're happy with the number of shots. Keep it up. That's good advice. No one's having a bad game, and we like to see that. We'll send them back out, and hopefully more of the same. Kick-off highlight as well. Rag to Cresswell. Cresswell going forward now to Tizard, to Pennington. Pennington looking for a ball forward to Tierney. Tierney goes back to Tizard. Tizard back to Pennington. Pennington gets his pocket pinned by Hall, who's gone on a run. Let's win this back. We haven't. And Stephen Hall, unfriendly, that's been one of the goals of the season in this division. That was incredible stuff. Credit where it's due. Pennington kind of dallied a bit. Hall just saw an opportunity, picked his pocket, said, I'm going to go on a run, boys. We tried to chase him down. No one quite got a foot in there, and Hall just put it away. And frankly, he's done very, very well with that. Maybe he's the best player in this team. I don't know. I've not properly looked at their players. But that was a good goal. Good instinctive work from the striker there. Cresswell with a free kick to Stewart. Stewart back to Cresswell. Cresswell for Eagledon. Eagledon forward for Pennington. Pennington will look for Coburn Bird. Won't find him though. Proctor puts the ball forward for Parsons now. We've got to get on the back foot and defend. We don't want to concede again as Parsons is running at us. They have some confidence back in them and as well now that they've scored a goal. Eagledon, though, breaks it down, but only as far as Proctor to Grosvenor. Grosvenor back to Feely. Feely over the top, and hopefully Cameron will pick it on up. He does at, going back on the counter, apparently. Eagledon to Yui. Yui taking his time to Carroll. Carroll turns his man forward to Rag. Rag now will look for an option. Won't find when Atkinson brings him down. Carroll, though, picks up the ball into the box. Off the defender. Bird is there, though. Can Bird get across to Carroll? He can. Theo Carroll puts it away for our third goal. But I am a little bit concerned that Charlie Ragg is down and hurt and a physio is coming on. And they're trying to suggest he's wasting time. I don't know why they've been wasting time, given that we were in possession and in a very, very dangerous position. And Bird turns provider for Theo Carroll to get a goal. And things are looking very tidy at 3-1. Let's hope he's not going to have to come off, though. Is Charlie Ragg okay? Looks like he's fine. Good stuff. We will continue. Cameron now with a goal kick to Cresswell. Cresswell forward to Stewart. Stewart looking for options, you would imagine. Banks has taken it off him, though, because they tugged it on the ball. Hayes to Bailey Green. Out to Parsons. We've got to get a tackle in here. We haven't. Hall is there. And Stephen Hall is actually taking us to pieces. And I might have a cheeky little look at him in a second just to see how he looks, because he's a threat. Paddington now with a corner into the box. We're going to look for a head here. Oh, our goal was disallowed. It didn't say anything about it, but it was disallowed. Eagledon to Bird off the post. Coburn Bird wants his hat-trick today. You can feel it. He wants his hat-trick. And, well, I've not made any changes yet. He might still get it. Ewing gets into the box. Tizard looking for a header off the crossbar. Grosvenor gets it clear. Hayes heads it away. And, well, they're just hoofing it forward now. Pennington, though, picked it back up. It's not going to go anywhere, but, you know, fair play. We're trying. And I'm hoping Coburn Bird does get his hat-trick. It'd be nice for him to get one. Okay, Cameron to Tizard. I've made a couple of changes just for fitness. I've sent on Spencer McDermott, and I've sent on Dana Amaral. I wrote that, which is not his best position, but he can allegedly play there. I just had to replace Stewart. He was looking very, very tired. Hopefully they won't get back into the game now. I've done that as Boyce puts the ball forward, looking for Banks. Banks backwards for Boyce again, for McCarthy to Hayes. Hayes tackled by Tierney, and Tizard now on the ball to Carroll. Carroll forward, looking for Ragg. Ragg might release Bird here. He hasn't. He's gone back to Ewing instead. Forward again to Spencer McDermott over the top, looking for the run of Tierney. Probably a little bit deep for him, but he's got there. Back to Amaral. Amaral forward for Carroll, who can't find a finish. But we're looking dangerous, and, well, Tierney did very well to chase that ball down. It was a little bit wayward. But there we go. Proctor with a throw in now to Bailey Green. Bailey Green goes back to Proctor. Proctor with a cross from deep, looking for Hassel, but Amaral gets ahead to it. Banks looking for something here. Gets it back to Hayes for Parsons. Parsons puts it away, and that will be 3-2. And we've got to be careful here because we're not looking great. I'm going to do a focus shout. I know it's horrible. It never works, but I just feel like that's what I would shout in this situation. And I'd like a fourth goal because I don't want to draw against a team who are bottom of the table. That will worry me. That will keep me up at night because that's not a good place to be as Ragg gets the ball from kickoff. And Spencer McDermott back to Ragg. Carroll with a whatever that was. I don't know why he felt the need to just hoof it down the field. That was a concern. Brown luckily has done the same. Are we going to get this one back? Ewing does. Spencer McDermott to Cresswell. Cresswell forward to Tierney. Tierney looking for Bird. Bird for... what was that? He's giving it away, and Groves now running at us to Bailey Green. This could be the third goal here. And it's got across the box. Cresswell luckily has got it clear, but only as far as Banks. Banks across to Hassel. And luckily Hassel didn't have his shooting boots on that time. That was nice to see. But we are going to have to think about making another change, I think, because this just isn't working. So we're in injury time. I've taken out Tillard for Johnson. And now it's Ableton on the ball with a free kick to Ewing. Let's not concede a third here. Ball given away again to Atkinson. Parsons now across to Hayes. Hayes forward for Bailey Green. Let's win this back. Hassel's through. Hassel straight into the hands of Cameron. Thankfully, because that had me concerned again as we put the ball back to Bilston. Goes deep. One in the air by Bailey Green, but headed only as far as Ableton. Let's get forward for a fourth goal, shall we? Cresswell over the top looking for Carroll. Carroll gets his head to it, just about brings it down into the box. Looks for Ragg, who puts it away. And was that Carroll with a Rabona there? That was a bit too much. It was a bit too crazy for me. Let's have a look. Cresswell just hoofs it upfield. See here, Carroll nods it on for himself. Gets down the line. He does put a Rabona across for Ragg there. And, well, we're just just taking the mick a little bit too much for a team that struggled to beat the bottom of the table team. But we'll take it. And now Amaral has a throw-in. Goes to Cresswell. Cresswell, can we get a fifth here? Really put it beyond doubt. Amaral now across to Spencer McDermott, to Tierney. Tierney for Spencer McDermott again. Carroll now on the ball. Turns his man back to Ewing. Ewing, will he look for a ball forward? No, he's looking for a cross into the box. Rag is there. Rag can't get there. Tierney can, though. Can he get the ball back into the box? He can. Back to Spencer McDermott, who puts it over the bar. And that's probably going to be all she wrote for this one. And there we go. The final whistle has gone. And we can relax for a second and breathe and get into the dressing room. We will say, nice work, everyone. That was good. I don't know if I agree, but there we go. And let's get back to FC United in Manchester, shall we? So, FC United are away at Brainsfield Town in the National League North. They sit in third in the table. We have got this lineup today. We've got Sebastian Jensen in goal. We've got Crow, Darcy, Tierney and Evans at the back. Hewlett, McMahon, Brown and Connor Brown in the midfield. We've got Catesby and Martin on the wings and Neve up top. McMahon, Brown and Connor Brown are both playing because, well, frankly, they've been complaining about not getting enough football. Harry Evans has been about not getting enough football, but frankly, Matty Downing's been playing a little bit better when he's been there, so that's why he's been there. We've got Sean Nichols up top. We've got Teddy Ramlaw, Daniel Mayer, Nathan Willis, Stephen Edmondson, and Adam Abbas on the bench. So let's go see if we can beat Braintree, shall we? So here in the FC United dressing room, we're going to say the pressure's all on them. What have we got to lose? Go calls an upset. I don't know if I'd agree it's an upset, but we'll just let the players believe what they believe. And hopefully it will work out. One thing I have noticed is that Braintree have got Miles Omano up front, who is a Swindon youth team player, who I think should be a Swindon first team player. But very, very good player. Hopefully hasn't developed well in this universe, because if he has, we're in real trouble. But, we've got things ticking with this 4-3-3, so hopefully we're going to see a result today in the confirmation of the league table. They sit 5 points ahead of us, so we can't actually leapfrog them, but if we can reel them in with a win today, that would be nice. And hopefully we'll do that. Braintree, of course, are in their orange and blue kits. We're in all white. And the game is underway. So we'll get ready to encourage the boys to settle in for a good win. Hopefully a good win. And let's see what happens. Free kick, and it's Crone to take it. Has a pop, and it's off the woodwork and into the stand. But looking threatening to start off with, which is good. We always like to see a threatening free kick early on. That lets them know what we're all about. And hopefully we'll get his eye in for a goal today. Throwing with Critchlow for Braintree to Payne. Back to Critchlow. Back to Payne. Payne into the box. Plays it to Obono. Back to goal. Off to Davis. And Davis with a shot puts it away. And, Sonny Davis, honestly, well worked goal from Braintree. Obono with an assist. And a little bit what he has, in fact, developed in this universe, which is not necessarily the best thing for us today, because that's a great piece of play to see there was a man there with a sight of goal. And yes, he put it through 8 players, but, that's just a testament to our defenders not really being awake, and hopefully we'll make up for that now if we get a kick-off. Like Tierney to McMahon, Brown to Hewlett, back to Darcy. And Darcy, with some time to make a decision, goes forward to McMahon, Brown. McMahon, Brown will look to release someone. Critchlow tackles him. Crow with a tackle to get it back now. Across to Hewlett. Hewlett forward for Catesby, who cannot, for some reason, find Sean Neve. Very easy to see a player in a white shirt, I'm just saying. Mabassa to Bennett now, and Hayes to Adakunte. Forward for Fearon. Hewlett with a tackle, though, to Neve. Neve to Catesby with a shot, and hits the bar, goes over. And, we're getting the ball back. We're pressing quite nicely to get the ball back, but the end product just isn't there for us right now. We really need to get our act together. Let's fire the boys up. And hopefully they will get an equaliser very soon. Throwing now Davis for Braintree. He's going to go to Fearon. Back to Davis with a cross into the box. Let's get this cleared. Oveno with a header, though. And, we are looking vulnerable. I'm not impressed by Harry Evers today, or Catesby or Fitzmartin. And I feel like maybe I shouldn't have played any of them. But, you live and you learn. And I can always replace it. Of course, I've got option to bet Bramwell can play at left back, and I've got a couple of wingers out there. So we'll see what we can do as Davis gets a ball now, gives it away to Evers, thankfully. Evers with a good pass down to Fitzmartin. These two both need to improve. Ball across to Hewlett, to Tierney now. Tierney forward for Brown. Brown across the field for Catesby. Catesby will look for a ball forward now, but McMahon Brown through to Neve. Neve back to Brown. Brown to Evers. Fitzmartin in the box. Fitzmartin with a shot. Forces it. Or I thought he forced a save there. Puts it over the bar, apparently. We're looking threatening. We just have no end product. And that's a real problem for us. If we go into the dressing room, and I'm going to grab the boys. So I think we'll all say you've been unlucky so far. You've done nothing wrong. Let's try that. Hopefully it will work for them. We are going to grab those guys who are not necessarily putting in their best performances. Looks like Harry Evers had recovered a little bit. We'll just get a little pointy finger. You've not been good enough so far. Get it together. Setting them back out. I've just realised I missed Callum Hewlett, but that's fine because he will improve. I have faith in the boy, and hopefully he'll get there. He is our captain, so he is in charge of driving the performance, and hopefully a result can come. Hopefully, Crow with another free kick, and Edison with this. Great shot. Busts the save from Hayes, who friendly handled that very, very well. And I guess they're going to look to counter-attack from the back here with a roll-out to Mabassa. Mabassa thought he was going to be challenged by Caseby there. Wasn't. Payne picks it up. Goes that way to Critchlow. Williams to Payne again. Payne back to Mabassa. We're forcing them back. It's nice to see. Bennett now going forward to Fearon. Fearon looking for a ball back to Davis. Davis, what can he do from here? Goes to Blackwell. Blackwell back to Davis. We're not really pressing them. That's a bit of a worry. Bennett forward to Payne. And Payne now looking for an opportunity. We need to get a crossing. We haven't. Alfie Payne gets Braintree second. And we're really in trouble now. And I do have to start thinking out what we're going to do to steady the ship. Because this has not been going terribly well. And, well, frankly, Payne should never have been able to get a shot away here. I think maybe it's time to up the pressing a bit. And see if we can shut them out of this game a touch and maybe get ourselves back in it. We'll see what we can do. So Brainfield on the ball now. Payne looking for a run. I've made tactical changes and substitutions, just hoping for something to take an effect here as Critchlow gets a shot off the post. Fitzmartin gets it clear. He was lucky not to come off, frankly, because other players had just started playing worse than him. Substitutions, though, were Ramwell at left back, Willis at holding midfield, and Edmondson on the right wing. And hopefully something will come from this. We are playing badly, I think it's safe to say. And, well, this is going to affect our chances of making the playoffs, which is a big problem for us. I mean, it does at least bring the two clubs closer together, but it's a worry. It's a concern that we are... Braintree are a team we should be beating, we should be able to be beating, and I don't want fifth to be our ceiling. I think this team's good enough to go up, but we are going to have to improve, and I don't know how to get that improvement from these guys when they play like this. But there you go, that's a 2-0 loss, and on a way to end the episode. So you did yourselves what proud, that's what I asked for. Didn't work. Oh well, let's wrap it up, shall we? So I had a little look, and we're going to come back on the 18th of April, which for Maine Road is the penultimate game of the season, where they play Vauxhall Motors, but it's the last day of the Vanarama National North regular season, where FC United play Bilston. I'm hoping FC United are going to make the playoffs, and so we can do the Stockport Town game, the end of Maine Road season, and a playoff game, but we'll see how that shakes out. It may not quite work out that way. We'll just have to play it by ear, but that's the plan. But we've had a win and we've had a draw, and frankly, we could ask for worse. So thanks for watching, guys. I haven't always been chasing lately. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave your comments down below, share this with your friends, all that good stuff. It all helps the channel out. And thanks for watching. Till next time, stay safe and have a good one.